Do you know what your data is telling you about your business? Utilizing analytics and data to make marketing decisions is key, and that's the way that we operate. If you're not utilizing analytics to some level, and if you don't have KPIs, and if you don't have goals that are set against those KPIs, then how do you know how successful or not successful your marketing campaigns are? It's really important to understand that. So at L4 Group, we utilize Google Analytics, we utilize Search Console, we even utilize heat maps to determine user interface and improvements to the UX on your website, and determine, do we have high bounce rates? Do we have data gaps? And there is a way to figure that out through Search Console. And do we have hot and cold spots on your website where we think the right placement for a call to action button is in the center middle of the page, but in reality, it might be in the upper right or the upper left or halfway down the page on the left side. And you don't really know that, you don't understand that unless you dive into the data. So really, that's the point of this video, is to make sure that you're aware of this and that you're actually utilizing some of this information. So some of the things that you can do, so there's software out there like Hotjar that allows you to heat map your website. And you can run it on a specific landing page, on the home page, on other pages of the site to figure out where the hot and cold spots are on the traffic that comes to your site. So we utilize this technology on landing pages specifically for paid ads because, let's face it, our clients are spending good money on ads through Google, and we're driving a lot of traffic to the page. We want to make sure that the page is optimized in a way that is converting traffic to its maximum potential. So that's a great instance of why you would use a heat map or heat map technology on a landing page. Another instance of data-driven decision-making is around keywords, and this is utilizing Search Console and seeing, are there search phrases being used where you don't have certain content on your website, so it's triggering an impression in the search engines, but you're not getting the click because you don't have the content out there, or your content is extremely thin, so you're getting the impression and you're getting the click, but then you're getting a high bounce rate because the people who are actually clicking through aren't getting the answers that they want. And again, this is all data-driven analysis that we utilize quite extensively to make sure that what we're producing for our clients is the highest quality with the highest likelihood of converting into leads and customers. This sounds very easy to have KPIs and to measure your success, but in reality, sometimes it is a lot more complicated than it appears. And you could end up with misleading results as well. So you really need to make sure that what you're measuring is accurate and that you're not having false positives or false negatives, and that you really truly understand the data that you're looking at. Another aspect that I want to touch on is in the e-commerce space. So a lot of what we do is inbound marketing. So we're publishing a lot of informational content to help drive leads for ultimately turning that into sales. But we also do a lot of work with oil delivery companies and propane delivery companies where there's an online portal for purchasing fuel. That's a whole other set of KPIs, a whole other set of data analytics to take a look at. So you want to make sure that you're looking at the data in the correct lens based on what it is that you're assessing. Was it an abandoned shopping cart mentality? Was it somebody who was getting a price quote because they're just price shopping? Or did they get a price quote and then didn't go through with the actual order because something happened? So there's a lot of little nuance in the way that data appears and the way that you interpret the data. Another element where we use data extensively is in email marketing. So we want to take a look at open rates, bounce rates, Was it a hard bounce? Was it a soft bounce? Did we have spam complaints? Did we have click-throughs? Was the open rate high and the click-through rate high? That's a winner in that case. If the open rate was high and the click-through rate was low, and the click-through rate meaning clicking through to an offer or a click to call for an action, if that's low, then what that means is somebody opened up the email because you enticed them through the subject line, but they didn't find the email compelling enough to act. That's not a good scenario. So again, understanding your data is crucial. Making sure that your agency is presenting the data to you correctly and explaining the data to you correctly is crucial as well. If you'd like to learn more about analytics and how to leverage data to make appropriate decisions in your marketing campaigns, please reach out to me. You can come to my website, you can give me a call, schedule an appointment, we'll have a Zoom call, and we can dive into the specifics around your challenges for your business and how we can get that improvement through assessing the data correctly. So if you like what you heard in this video and you want to get a hold of us, please visit our website, give us a call, fill out one of our forms, or schedule an appointment online. We're more than happy to jump on a Zoom call with you, or if we're local in your area, we'll come meet you face to face and we'll discuss how we can help you and get you moved to the next level.